Hey Scorpio, listen to your monthly prediction right here.
Scorpio, wishing you a very healthy and fun-filled March 2023. Scorpio, a critical conversation with your friends or someone in your community could determine how you feel at the start of the month. Handle situations logically instead of allowing your emotions to heighten your reactions, and don't give up until reasonable solutions are found. As Mars sweeps through comfort-loving Cancer on March 25th, you may begin to long for a home away from home. Consider what your intuition is telling you. What would make you feel most nurtured and fulfilled? Perhaps it's a trip abroad, a catch-up with relatives, or a deeper spiritual practice. If you felt trapped for the last 6 months, you aren't alone. Luckily, these are the final few weeks in that space before you're able to step out and see the light. Your ruling planet, Mars, has been in the sign Gemini since August 2022, which is highly unusual as Mars typically only spends about 2 months in a sign. This extended stay has been especially difficult, as it's likely been hard to make concrete decisions and, instead, you've been stuck in a paralysis of choice for far too long. Mars finally leaves Gemini on Saturday, March 25th, when it will enter Cancer, your 9th house of international travel, journeys, and new experiences. The following months will bring a big focus to travel, expanding your horizon and getting you out of your comfort zone, so it's a great time to start planning. A travel destination that has a strong sense of community and familiarity could be a good place to start. More than anything, you're likely craving connection, comfort, and support right now, so make plans to go out and find it. In the meantime, work is picking up. Jupiter has been in your 6th house of work, service, and wellness since December, but on March 1st, it's joined by Venus, a special and auspicious alignment that will be visible in the western sky after sunset. This symbolizes a pleasurable, creative, or joyous opportunity coming your way with work that could look like a lucrative new business partnership, landing a new job, or an exciting new project to tackle. Regardless, you'll definitely continue to be busy this month. In addition to this beautiful alignment, there's more activity in Aries to come, including an Aries new moon on March 21st and Mercury-Jupiter alignment on March 27th. At that point, you could end up traveling for work, so stay open to invitations, and don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it, especially if you need accommodations for any health issues. One of the biggest shifts of the month occurs on Tuesday, March 7th, when Saturn enters Pisces for the first time in 30 years. A full moon in Virgo takes place the same day, lighting up your 11th house of friends, community, and network, drawing your attention to ways you can be of service to others through your unique talents and gifts. Saturn draws your focus to these skills as it enters your 5th house of creativity, pleasure, and fun. After 3 years of traveling through the lowest part of your chart, your 4th house of home, family, and ancestry, you've likely spent a lot of time and energy finding a place to root yourself. Now, it's time to focus on your responsibility to share your gifts with the world. This could look like getting more serious about a creative discipline or even dedicating yourself to better understanding your relationship to pleasure and sensuality. You have 3 years to explore this area, so there's no rush, but spend time this month starting this work. An excellent month for romance, pleasure, and partying with your chosen community. Pisces season sparks delight in your 5th house of romance. Venus brings intrigue to Taurus in your 7th house of relationships on March 16th, and Mars continues to surge in Gemini in your 8th house of sexuality. February felt like a purge, a reboot from the ground up. Enough introspection and hermitage. It's time to reach out, grab another, and leave the rest to fate. See how this latest incarnation of you does out in the wild. Only through immersion can you gain more data. Scorpios, You've been wanting more fun in your life, but people haven't been on your vibration. In order to be around the right people, you need to express yourself unapologetically. Do the things you truly love so you can shine a light so bright that it attracts your people, whether they connect to it platonically or romantically. Speaking of romance, if you've been wanting a steady love, it could be coming. The stars are pointing to a new connection that's going to bring a new energy to your day-to-day. Sweet. Towards the end of the month, you may be feeling crowded and want to spread your wings. Maybe a move is in order? Don't make any rash decisions, of course, but feel free to travel to a few places and see what fits. Scorpios, you've been wanting more fun in your life, but people haven't been on your vibration. In order to be around the right people, you need to express yourself unapologetically. Do the things you truly love so you can shine a light so bright that it attracts your people, whether they connect to it platonically or romantically. Speaking of romance, if you've been wanting a steady love, it could be coming. The stars are pointing to a new connection that's going to bring a new energy to your day-to-day. Sweet. Towards the end of the month, you may be feeling crowded and want to spread your wings. Maybe a move is in order? Don't make any rash decisions, of course, but feel free to travel to a few places and see what fits. Scorpio horoscope for March 2023 predicts major changes, but you are ready to face them head-on. Never forget that you are the zodiac sign that thrives during times of major transformation, because you are the living embodiment of a phoenix rising from the ashes. On March 16th, Venus, planet of love, forms a tense aspect to passionate and secretive Pluto, shifting your love life. You feel the need for deeper connection and can recognize there are new values taking shape inside you. Focus on identifying and fulfilling your own desires in a kind and considerate manner, and you will find yourself stronger and more confident. Otherwise, you may act compulsively without intention and find yourself creating unnecessary conflicts. Remember, it's not you against each other, but both of you against the problem. Driven Mars and dreamy Neptune will confuse each other on March 13th, challenging your ideals and your actions. It's important to stick to your principles and create good boundaries. Other people may be suspicious of you and your motives. Resist the urge to fight back and allow yourself to create distance from the people who may be harming you. These planets ask that you preserve your energy for another day, when the clouds of Neptune have passed and things are a bit clearer. On March 20th, the Sun moves into your 6th house of work and health, forming a nice, flowing aspect with Pluto. You're empowered now to create constructive changes in your life, particularly when it comes to your routine and health habits. You are ready to get rid of the things that aren't working so you can shine your brightest. As you release the things holding you back, you can embrace the skills that lift you up. It's time to build yourself up and attend to your well-being, mentally, spiritually, and physically. Near the end of the month, Pluto, planet of rebirth, will begin its slow march through your 4th house of home and family, where it will transform your whole understanding of your world behind closed doors. This will be a taste of what's to come, as Pluto will retrograde shortly after, only to return and stay in your 4th house for some time. This transit is all about gradual deep changes to your home and family life. Your relationship with your family members may shift. If you hold on too tight, trying to muscle through the change that Pluto brings, it will only be harder for you to accept the transformation. Take the time to ask yourself what you want in a home and a family, and where you feel the most secure. By the end of this transit, you will be able to act on exactly what you want in life without inhibitions, Scorpio.
Subscribe to Highest Good. Thanks for watching.
To get your daily prediction updates from our team of psychics, subscribe to Highest Good and click on the bell notification and never miss a prediction.